Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Captain Morgan. Today we're going to take this lovely Embraer E175 from Jackson Hole, Wyoming down to San Francisco, California. Flight time of about an hour and 30 minutes to an hour and 45 minutes. We're standing here in the Shutter Simulations Jackson Hole, Wyoming scenery, got from the flightsim.to. I'll link it down in the description so you can grab it for yourself. And I'll be using SayIntentions AI for air traffic control today. SayIntentions have graciously provided me 1 month of premium service, and we're going to see how it works out today. Without further ado, let's get out into the aircraft and get things started. Alright, we're in our Embraer 175. We'll do our safety checks. Flight deck is checked, emergency equipment is on board. Maintenance status has been checked. The GPU is available. APU gen is out. Lights out. IDGs are auto. Batteries are off. Emergency lights are off. Fuel panel, everything is auto. Got our nav light turned on. Windshield wipers are off. Hydraulic panel is auto. 3A is in off. Passenger oxygen is set, and air conditioner panel is set. Gear levers down. Start levers are off. Throttles are idle. Speed brake is closed. Flaps are retracted. And the fire extinguisher panel, we're not going to check just yet. Alright, let's get power applied to the aircraft. Battery 1 on. Battery 2 is on. He's going to boot up here. I'm using a checklist I got off the flightsim.to today. I'll link it down in the description below as well so you can grab it for yourself. Batteries are 27.3. Looks good. APU is available. Let's get it on. Clear the caution. Let's check and make sure that weather is live. It is. Alright. Let's go up to the other overhead panel. Passenger signs come on. Test the attend button. That works. Power test. Everything looks good there. So alright. Let's get into our EFB. Our flight started here. Load the SimBrief flight plan. SkyWest 208. FSS E-Jets 175. Jackson Hole, Wyoming to San Francisco. A route of flight. Going to take us on the Alpine 4 to Kickney. Direct PARS. Q138 airway FIMAs. Direct legs. And then we'll start the Bodego 4 for 28 right arrival into San Francisco today. Runway for departure expected to be 19. It is dry today. Nice and sunny outside. Winds 200 at 12. Outside temperatures 27 degrees C. QNH 3003, so we'll get that up. We'll grab the ATC here in a minute and make sure that's right. We'll go ahead and calculate. Manifest. Everything there looks good. We're going to throw about 10,000 pounds of fuel on board today. Give us plenty of extra fuel to get there. And get GSX to start their catering service.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Very good. We're going to dive down here in the box. Check we have no CVs that are lit. Or it looks good there. Route. Have a current nav database. We're going to be the SkyWest 208. KSFO arrival. Send that off. Alright, flight plans received. Go in, apply the active. Gonna load us up departure. Expecting runway 19, Alpine 4, direct to Kitney. Apply that for arrival. San Francisco today, we expect the ILS 28 right. Let's like see, pull up a chart here to see what the transition will be. Alright, we will take it via Archie, and we'll see what ATC gives us. Bodega 4, legs transition. There we go. It's our flight plan loaded. Go ahead and get the first officer to load that up. He's going to load our performance. Expecting 10,000 feet for initial altitude today. Go ahead and press the toga button. That'll be good on setup. Brakes to RTO. We'll get the APU running. We'll also go ahead and start our loading. It's going to take a few minutes. Get you set to start boarding as well.
Boarding requested.
Alright, let's go outside.
Do you want to board crew?
Alright, looks like they're finishing up the catering. It's good. APU is up and running. Get our no smoking signs on as passengers start to board the aircraft here shortly. Go ahead and get our charts up for the flight. KJAC. Our taxi.
Passengers boarding starting.
Line 4. Alright, this is to the ATIS 120-625.
Altimeter 3003. Density altitude 9300 feet. Arriving and departing runway 19er. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information India.
Information India.
Jackson Hole Airport, information India. 1856 Zulu. Wind 200 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 27. Dew point 3. Altimeter 3003. Density altitude 9300 feet. Arriving and departing runway 19er. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read all runway and hold short instructions.
Good afternoon,
Advise on initial contact. You have information India. Jackson Hole Airport.
Alright, got information India. Let's go ahead and call for our clearance. 124.55. Jackson Hole ground, very good afternoon. SkyWest 208 with India, ready for clearance to San Francisco, please.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Good afternoon. Hello. This way, please.
SkyWest 208, Jackson ground. Cleared to San Francisco via the Alpine 4 departure. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure on 133.25, squawk 3161. Expect runway 19er.
Alright, cleared to San Francisco via the Alpine 4, then as filed. Climb and maintain 10,000, expect 360 in 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 133.25, squawk 3161, expect runway 159 for departure. SkyWest 208.
SkyWest
Hello.
208, read back
Good
correct.
afternoon.
Alright, 3161 for the squawk. And we'll throw 133.25 down here into standby, just so we have it.
This way.
We'll go ahead and throw a tower frequency into, it's 118.075.
Good afternoon.
That way we have it on standby, we can easily get to it. Alright, so we're going to manifest. Flaps 2 departure. B1127, BR133, B2143, VFS 188. We've got to be off the ground before then. If we're not, we're in trouble.
This way.
Trim's going to be 3.5 down. Up 3.5, I should say.
Boarding pass, please. This way, please.
Alright, that's everything set. We're just waiting on our fuel load and our passenger load, and we'll be good to go. Let's step outside for a minute, see how things are going. And Jackson Hole's a very beautiful part of the country, man. Wyoming, all the mountains surrounding it. It's going to make for an interesting departure today. We're going to actually get the autopilot on relatively soon. We're pretty busy on departure. Plus the mountain's going to kick us around a little bit. Alright, do a little bit of a briefing here. For charts. We're sat here on gate 7, the terminal, expecting a nose left pushback and a taxi out Alpha to Alpha 4 for runway 19 departure. After that, we'll fly out, climb heading 200 to intercept Jack 1, radial 192 to Kickney, across Kickney, at or above 15,000. Then expect on assigned transition route. Expect further clearance, filed altitude 10 minutes after departure. So we'll fly out.
2232 Sierra Papa requesting flight following at 12,500 to Idaho Falls Airport.
Alright, we'll expect the RNAV to kick me,
below,
and then
1,500
we'll just continue on our route.
33.25, squawk 2534.
Threats for the departure today, looks like it's going to be the terrain around us. It's a pretty high terrain.
Contact tower, we're ready to taxi, 2320 Papa.
We pop an engine, we'll head straight out, climb out, clean up, and call ATC for further instructions. We got 6,700 pounds, 6,800 pounds of fuel just about on board. Leaves us about 3,200 pounds to go. This plane is still in early access. It does actually work with GSX natively, but there's an issue with the fueling side of it, so it doesn't always get the fuel on board. And you'll sit there and wait forever and ever and ever, amen, for the fuel truck to pump fuel. So we're not going to use it for fueling today. Passengers are all loaded up. We're waiting on our fuel. We'll be getting out of here.
American 504 ready for push and start.
American 504, push and start approved.
Push back and start approved. American 504.
Vision Jet 74 Delta Vision, Jet 74 Delta, I believe there was a mistake in your transmission. Please confirm your call sign.
Vision Jet 74 Delta Juliet, request push back up bottom. Sectional ground. Confirming call sign. Vision Jet 74 Delta Juliet.
The American taxiing out. It's just like somebody just arrived as well. Looks like our passengers are all loaded up and just waiting on the fuel to finish. About 1,200 pounds to go. And we'll go ahead and close up the cargo doors. Disconnect the GPU. Get rid of the cones and chocks.
American 504 ready to taxi.
American 504, taxi to runway 19er via Alpha, cross runway 19er at your discretion.
19er via Alpha, cross runway 19er, our discretion, American 504.
Wonder why he's crossing the runway. Doesn't make sense.
United 2431, taxi to parking via Alpha 1, Alpha.
Alpha 1, Alpha United 2431.
Alright, we'll do our before start checklist below the line. We're finishing up our fueling here. Actually, we'll wait for it to finish.
Jacksonville ground, Delta 2046 is with you at stand 6. Still going to set up for
Alright.
ready for push and start.
Fuel's on board. Let's get our before-start checklist before the line.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Pre-flight checks are complete. Fuel quantities checked. We have 10,000 on board. MCDU is set. Crew auction is good. Altimeter is set and cross-checked 3003 on both sides. Flight instruments are set. Passenger signs are on. Now, stereo cockpit is on as well. Takeoff briefing complete. For the start checklist, above the line complete. Let's go ahead and get GSX preparing for pushback and departure. Should close the doors themselves, I think. Yep. There we go. Alright, doors closed. Got our beacon
Hello,
on.
Captain. We are ready for pushback.
TARA. Alright, before start checklist below the line. Captain FO seat belts are checked. Takeoff performance is set. Our auto brake RTO trim is set and centered. 3.500.
Departure checks completed.
Windows and doors closed.
Bypass pin
Beacon
inserted.
on. Transponder on. Parking brake is still set. And we'll wait to start the engines. Just before start checklist below the line complete. Alright, let's call for a pushback clearance. Jackson Hole ground, SkyWest 208. Stand, ready for push.
Locking gear.
Push approved, tail south, SkyWest 208.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, starting to push back here. We'll wait to start engines until we're past the white line, actually the yellow line here, for safety.
Jackson ground, Citation 5 with Tango ready for push and start.
Citation 5 Whiskey Tango, push and start approved.
Push and start approved. Citation 5 with Tango.
Jackson Hole ground, Vision Jet 928, Mike Foxtrot off the active.
Let's get our hydraulics on. Alright, start engine 1. Outside for this. Really quiet
Please
engine
set
start.
parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Let's go and close the door too. Should have done that earlier. Alright, we got a good start on 1. Let's go ahead and start engine 2. I really think Boris needs to make a sound pack for this aircraft. I think it would be pretty epic. I think that's a good enough start on 2. Let's go ahead and tell GSX we're good.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Jackson Hole ground, request VFR flight following. Maintain VFR at or below 8,000 feet. Departure on 133.25, squawk 6724, November 289. 3, Foxtrot.
Southwest 102, read back correct.
Jackson Hole ground, November 289er, 3 Foxtrot. Request taxi to the active.
Unlocking gear.
Let's go and get our flight control page up here, so we'll check our flight controls.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Alright. Flight dispatcher's got the pin. Let's wave us goodbye. Flick the lights. Alright. Flaps 2. APU off. Hydraulics are on. Check flight controls. Up, down, left, right, rudder, left, right. After start checklist, flaps set, APU as required, hydraulic system 3A on, flight controls are checked, and air clearance for taxi. Jackson Hole ground, SkyWest 208, request taxi. SkyWest 208, request taxi.
SkyWest 208, taxi to runway 19er via Alpha, Alpha 4.
Taxi runway 19er via Alpha, Alpha 4, SkyWest 208. Alright, taxi runway 19, let's go. Let's hope they hand us over to tower. Look at that. Gorgeous. Scroll our range down here. Now we'll do about 5. Good enough.
Jackson Hole ground, November 254, Tango Foxtrot, request Hyper Boise. Negative, Jackson ground, November 254, Tango Foxtrot, request IFR to Boise.
We're gonna go ahead and switch the tower now. Jackson Hole Tower, good afternoon, SkyWest 208, ready for departure.
SkyWest 208, Jackson Tower, roger. Confirm you are ready for pushback and engine start.
We've already started out and we're holding short of runway 19, ready for departure.
SkyWest 208, runway 19er, winds 200 at 7. RNAV kick knee, cleared for takeoff.
RNAV kick knee, runway 19 clear for takeoff, SkyWest 208. Your lights on. Do it before takeoff checklist. Cabin secured, takeoff data we have. ICAS is checked. No messages, brake temps are checked. It looks good. No warnings. Takeoff config is checked. Lights are on, let's go. Like I said, we're gonna depart straight out, runway 19er, RNAV to kick knee. We'll get the autopilot on pretty early, help us out. A little bit bumpy on the way out. Let's see if we can get a good line up here. Something a little bit, it was too slow. Alright, that's pretty good. Spool them up 40. Get a lot of throttle on.
7235 is ready to copy clearance to Minneapolis with information. Papa.
Got the auto throttle. Take it.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
United 667, contact departure on 133.25. Contact departure on 133.25. Delta 236,
80 knots.
Throw set. Reach forward pressure. Come on, baby.
Good one. Rotate.
Alright, up. Here we go.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Alright, flight level change. Alright, turn out here. Go ahead and get our autopilot on. It's going to help us out quite a bit.
SkyWest 208, contact departure.
Over departure, SkyWest 208. Departure, good afternoon, SkyWest 208, passing 8.5 for 10,000. Get our flaps up here. One flap up.
SkyWest 208, Salt Lake Center, radar contact, climb via the SID.
Climb via the SID. SkyWest is right. Alright, we'll bring 15,000 feet. Get our other flap up here.
SkyWest 208, negative. Your last transmission was unclear. Please confirm your altitude and heading.
9.5 for 15,000, heading 194.
SkyWest 208, climb and maintain 15,000. Continue heading 190.
Alright, continue heading 190, climb 15,000. SkyWest is right. Alright, we're gonna heading select. Lights off.
Salt Lake Center, Delta 875 with you at flight level 370. Delta 875, Salt Lake Center, roger.
SkyWest 208, contact Salt Lake approach on 120.95.
20.95, SkyWest is right.
SkyWest 208, contact Salt Lake approach on 120.95.
Salt Lake approach 120.95, SkyWest is right. Salt Lake approach, good afternoon, SkyWest 208, climbing 12.1 for 15,000.
SkyWest 208, Salt Lake departure. Altimeter setting is 29.94, climb and maintain 15,000.
2994, climb and maintain 15,000, SkyWest is right. Alright, set our altimeter to 2994.
SkyWest 208, roger. Continue climb to 15,000 feet. Altimeter is 29.91.
We're continue climb 15,000 feet, 2991. SkyWest is right.
SkyWest 208, climb and maintain 20,000 feet. Altimeter 29.91.
Alright, 20,000 feet set, flight level change. Climb maintain 20,000 feet, and excuse me, flight level 200, altimeter 2991, SkyWest is right.
SkyWest 208, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb maintain flight level 320, SkyWest is right. Let's do flight level change. There we go. Continue up. Let's just go direct Kickney, nav.
Okay, so Jet Tower, citation 54, Charlie Bravo.
Citation 4 Charlie Bravo. Contact Jackson Tower on 118.075. Citation 4 Charlie Bravo. Climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320, citation 54, Charlie Bravo.
SkyWest 208. Contact Salt Lake Center on 133.25.
133.25, SkyWest is right. Center, good afternoon, SkyWest 208, climbing flight level 181 for flight level 320. And I don't know where we're going.
SkyWest 208, Salt Lake Center, good afternoon.
Let's go direct PARS. Set standard. Standard set here as well.
SkyWest 208, Salt Lake Center, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Flight level 360, SkyWest 208. We're climbing out here, about 2,500 feet per minute. So after takeoff checklist. Landing gears up, APU is off, slots and flaps are up after takeoff checklist complete. Let's clear up the map a little bit, turn off the nav aids. Waypoints. Keep our airports on. See the heading bug.
United 1429, Salt Lake Center, good afternoon.
Up to 430, Delta 1234.
I'm gonna keep the seatbelt signs on, it's still a little bumpy with turbulence as we go over the mountain. And we have communications over to our first officer, let him take over for the rest of the flight here until we get closer to San Francisco. Alright, Brian, you have the comms.
SkyWest 208, please expedite your climb to flight level 360.
Expedite 360, SkyWest 208.
SkyWest 208, expedite climb to flight level 360.
Expedite climb to flight level 360, SkyWest 208. Alright, manual speed, we'll bring the speed back a little bit here. Get a better climb rate. It's not much better, is it? Bring it back a little bit more. 250.
Center 9747 Papa, we'll need a new heading to terrain.
King Air 47 Papa, maintain heading 315 and descend to 9,000.
I'll take over the comms from here, Captain.
Alright, turns out my microphone was on mute the whole time. We given communications to our first officer, Brian, and climbed up to flight level 360. We get up to the cruise, we'll monitor the situation of turbulence and see if we can get the fastest seatbelt signs off. Get rid of our charts. Go ahead and pull up charts for San Francisco.
Challenger 30 Lima,
Expecting the Bodega 3 arrival.
18075 30 Lima.
Approach, expecting ILS 28 right. Airport information up here, as well as parking stands.
Salt Lake Center, American 767, flight level 330.
American 767, radar contact.
Alright, well, flight level 360 leveling off here. Switch back over to FMS speeds. So don't get too slow. Put you guys here in the passenger view, and we'll see you when we get closer to San Francisco.
descending via EVGA 4 into San Francisco, SkyWest 208.
Alright folks, we're going to start descent here, way behind the power curve. And use our FPA to scroll it down. We'll do about -4 degrees until we catch the profile. Yeah, we're actually really high right now. Speed brake out. Our next restriction is Bigelow 23 2319. Having some internet issues here at the house as well. So we'll say 200. We are currently at 322. 36.6 miles. We're just going to be high, folks. Let's get a little bit further down here. A little more speed brake out. You gotta be careful with this airplane. If you don't do some descent planning well in advance, you'll miss your top of descent like I just did. It's fair warning, we're not going to have any photogrammetry, and basically we're on default scenery as we come into San Francisco here. My internet here at the house is pretty well shot at this point. We're not going to stop. We're just going to keep going. Be alright. Catch up with the profile here. When we're descending down, let's go ahead and get our frequencies and courses in. 1117. It's already loaded into both of them, so that's good. Okay. Turn on our preview. Spin our courses around here. Course is going to be 284. Okay. It's 240. Let's keep going down. Alright. We'll just keep her descending. Okay, FPA back. Speed brakes out. Chopping and dropping here. It's not really what you want to do. Precision height is 213. Put it 220. See if we can get the weather in San Francisco. ATIS 115.8. That's apparently not right. Doesn't seem right to me either. 11885.
Digit 300 feet. Arriving runways 28R, 28L, 19L, 19R. Departing runways 28R, 28L. Advise on initial contact you have information Lima. San Francisco International Airport, information Lima. 2056 Zulu. Wind 245 at 14 gusting 19. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, view at 400 feet broken at 1,600 feet temperature 18. Dew point 13. Altimeter 2,999. Density altitude 300 feet. Arriving runways 28R, 28L, 19L, 19R. Departing runways 28R, 28L. Advise on initial contact you have information Lima. San Francisco International Airport, information Lima. 2056 Zulu. Wind 245 at 14 gusting 19. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, view at 400 feet broken at 1,600 feet temperature 18. Dew point 13. Altimeter 2,999. Density altitude 300 feet. Arriving runways 28R, 28L, 19L, 19R. Departing runways 28R, 28L. Advise on initial contact you have information.
That's enough of that. Keep her descending here, start slowing down. Go to manual speed, 250. Our approach performance, landing. Heading is 284. Let's pick up the ATIS again and catch some of it.
Shin Lima. 2056 Zulu. Wind 245 at 14 gusting 19. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, view at 400 feet broken at 1,600 feet temperature 18. Dew point 13. Altimeter 2,999. Density altitude 300 feet. Arriving runways 28R, 28L, 19L, 19R. Departing runways 28R, 28L. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Lima.
Alright, we're going to drop down to 3,000 feet. We're going to be low early. Doctor's going to bring our FPA back up here to 3. Not sure why ATC is not vectoring us off. Approach, good afternoon, SkyWest 208, request vectors 28 right. Radio check, SkyWest 208. Jesus. Alright, cool. We're gonna turn left here. It's like I've lost SayIntentions, so we're just gonna close them out. Maybe we'll switch. Oakland Center, good afternoon. SkyWest 208, radio check. Oakland Center, good afternoon, SkyWest 208, radio check. Alright, looks like we lost SayIntentions. I'll go ahead and close them out. I was hoping we would get guidance in today, but looks like we're not. So, if we can make a turn to Seppin. I think we're going to make that turn. Try. Let's get our speed down. About 180. Since we're heading mode, we'll go ahead and switch to Yoke. Okay, we'll go ahead and start making our turn in. Slats out. turning towards 7. Get a good intercept heading here. Bring our speed back. Around a little bit more. Set of flaps out. Alright, well, arm approach. Capturing the localizer. Start slowing down to our approach speed. Oops, if you turn the right knobs. Heading select. Alright. Synchronize the heading. Stage flaps out. Gear down. Holding a little bit higher on the approach speed, just because we have the gusting winds. Let's get our lights on. Final flaps. Folks, it wasn't pretty, but hopefully this landing will be okay. It's foggy here. in sight. Pilot off. Stable. Descending.
400.
Correcting. Back on the pappies.
300. Approaching minimums.
Correcting minimums. Heavy wind here.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Check.
10.
Well, bit of a smasher. Reverse.
Auto brake.
60 knots. We turn off the. Alright, folks, welcome to San Francisco. Bit of a wild ride coming down. Take the exit here and figure out which gate we need to go to. Clean up the aircraft.
This is only possible after turning off the seatbelt warning. On behalf of ourselves and the entire cabin crew, we would like to thank you for flying together.
We'll slow down right here and just clear the runway. Stop right here, figure out which gate we want to go to. Alright, we'll take gate Charlie 1 till GSX. Charlie 2 then. No, let's see where we gotta go. Charlie Concourse. What exit are we at? Tango. All right here. Tango Bravo. Right on Echo Alpha. And then Charlie. I'll take Charlie 1, I guess. Alright, here we go. There's no traffic, so we'll cross the runway here. Leave our lights on. Let's get the APU going. Watch out for the tug. Pay attention to what you're doing here. Okay. This does not look like Charlie 2, folks. That's GSX sitting right there. Alright. There we go. Alright, set parking brake. Engine 2 off, engine 1 off.
You are currently parked at the wrong parking position.
Of course I am. Oh well. Got confused. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for me today, folks. Bit of a wild ride coming down. Okay landing. And then parking at the wrong gate because Microsoft thought they knew better. And yeah. So that's going to do it for me today, folks. Thanks for joining me on this flight. If you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. And hit that buy me a coffee link if you want to buy me a little bit of, donate a little bit to the channel. And we'll see you on the next flight. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.